Good morning once again, and happy Friday, August the 14th. Today is the next Daily Devo in the Days of Praise Daily Devotional Video Series. Today we're going to be talking about logical milk. Let me move the camera just a little more. We're going to talk about logical milk. We're going to be starting off with 1 Peter chapter 2, verse number 2. Which says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word. As newborn babes desire the... Sorry about that. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. So basically, as newborn babes in our Christian lives, when we become a newborn babe in Christ, we need to have the desire. We need the desire to send milk of the Word. We need to desire this sincere milk of the Word. And with that resulting, we may grow thereby, resulting in good works. Or good praises, good graces. So it says, this exhortation is directed to young Christians who have only recently trusted God's enduring word preached to them in the saving gospel of Christ. So like I said, if you just received Christ, you just decided to follow God, be on the good side, become a believer. That's what is his instructions on how to do it. And because of this miracle of regeneration, that they just experienced, a new Christian must now, 1 Peter 2:1, verse 1, in the verse we read above, we must lay aside, which is the verb form here means to lay aside once and for all. We need to lay aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies, and partake as babes of the milk of sincerity. And the word for sincere means literally without guile. So he or she must now build all future progress in his or her new life, not on guile, but on guilelessness. Blue, what a mouthful. So the phrase of the word is especially noteworthy. This is not the usual word for word, which in Greek means logos, but a closely related word, logikos, from which we get our words logic and logical. And that logikos, spelled Logikos. That's the word we're using instead of the Logos. Logos is logikos. And I think I said that right. I think that's the way it would be pronounced. If it's not, I'm sorry. I'm just doing it the best way I know how to pronounce it. But logikos is where we get our words logic and logical. And it is used only one other time in the New Testament where it is rendered reasonable in the classic passage dealing with your reasonable service. As in Romans 12:1. Present thy bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto God, which is thy reasonable service. That's the way I learned it. So, hey, I remembered the whole verse. Wow! How about that? I just spoke a word without even looking it up in the Bible. Whoa! It's pretty good. I remembered it. So thus, here Peter is talking about partaking of a spiritual milk that is both logical and without guile. And this can be nothing else, as seen in the context, than the incorruptible, eternal, regenerating Word of God and the living Word, Jesus Christ, revealed therein. The living Word right there. That's milk. That's logical milk. You heard that little pounding. I was patting on my book. If you heard that. So now the Lord Jesus is surely logical, for he is the truth. John 14:6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes unto the Father but by or through me. There's another verse that I memorized. So in this same chapter, Peter also notes that Christ was without guile in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 22. And these attributes must be equally true of his written word. And the scriptures are not full of secret meanings that only specially trained interpreters can fathom. They are sincere, meaning precisely what they say. And neither are they naive and unscientific, but fully logical and correct in everything they say. So, everything in this book is true to the point. Every word is 100% true. But therefore, they are genuine spiritual nourishment for young believers, babes in Christ, and will certainly enable them to grow thereby. Which, I don't understand that phrase, thereby, but that means the nourishment you get from this will help if you're a young babe in Christ, which is a new believer. Read this, learn it, just like I memorized most of these verses. That's the spiritual milk coming out. That's the logical milk that I have nourished on, that made me remember what those verses said. And every verse that you memorize and you use it, it's true. Every word you learn and memorize and pass it on, everything you say and do is 100% true to the point. So, I hope you enjoyed that little explanation there. But that's it for today's passage. That's all for all the study on logical milk that I have in this book. So, tomorrow is Saturday. And we're going to be talking about this Saturday, August 15th. We're going to be talking about the scattering hammer. Whoa. And we're going to be starting with the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 29. So be looking forward to that. Read up on that verse. Get a head start on it. And we'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Be safe. Be well. I appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for watching once again. And I'm out. See you tomorrow.